Hello, everyone, and welcome to a brand new episode of It's Our House Pod. We've got me, Faz. We've got Mr. Dees. How are you, buddy?
Stick, thank you, mate. How are you?
I'm good, thank you very much. And we've got the return of Mr. Lawson. How are you, pal?
I'm doing good, guys. How are we today?
Very good, thank you very much. Before we proceed, just want to give a shout out to our sponsor. We have a brand new sponsor called Wrestling Pins. Just head on over to wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com. As you can see, they're on the screen there, and enter the code IOHPOD15 at checkout for 15% off your purchase. They have pins and merchandise for Stone Cold Steve Austin, Ultimate Warrior, Razor Ramon, Bret Hart, and soon to be more. That's wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com, and you can see and read that in the description down below. But today, we had to reschedule, but the man is here. We have the veteran of the business working in the World Wrestling Network. He's real and he's raw. It's August Artois. Welcome to the show, my friend.
What's up, gentlemen? Thanks for having me. I'm fucking excited to be on this podcast. As you know, our country's just fucking up in flames right now. So
some positivity always helps, my friend.
And there's me with a Chris Jericho t-shirt on.
Always adding to the fire, aren't you, Lawson? That's how it is. But yes, welcome to the show, my friend. We really appreciate you coming on and spending your Thursday with us. So we'll go right into the questions, start as we mean to go on. So what actually are your first memories of wrestling growing up? So when you were a child, what was your first memory that you have?
First memories they're kind of blurred because of all the bumps I've taken over the years. But the first memories are obviously, the red, white, and blue ropes, the Jake the Snake, Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and like I said, those memories are kind of blurred. But my first actual memory professionally, I would say it would have to be Shawn Michaels finally winning the title, coming down from the top,
nice.
Holding the title in the middle of the ring, tears pouring down the face, and then Indy. My first memory would be, I asked my dad. I said, "Hey, can I say that they suck?" He said, "Yeah, you can say it. You can say it tonight." I was probably 7 or 8, and every bad guy that came out, "You suck! You suck!" Finally, the guy turns to me. He goes, "You swallow." I said, Dad, what does swallow mean?" He's like, "It's like suck. Don't worry about it." Later to find out that I love the whole swallow thing.
So you use that regularly now?
I actually love that they done that to a 7-year-old. That is tremendous.
I mean, that truly showed me what a heel should be. It doesn't matter what your age, skin color, or gender. Be the same person to everybody.
I love it. So you watched it all throughout school and stuff then, I take it?
Yeah. Growing up as a kid, me and my brother, we would, take the bouncy part off the trampoline and have the pit of just the metal part, and anything my mom wouldn't realize was broken would go in there, and she would go buy those 12 packs or 24 packs of pop, and she'd come home and they'd all be empty because me and my brother would be smashing them together, drinking them. Dr. Thunder and all the off-brand soda pops, and so we had a lot of fun doing that. We got into the hardcore stuff. Well, of course, we were kids, so we hit each other with the frying pans and the tables that broke on an instant, and lighting each other with lighter fluid, and we got all the stupid shit out of the way, at a young age. So I'd say growing up with a brother was fucking awesome because we really got to, because I couldn't imagine being a kid without a brother, because I'd watch the moves and then look around and be like, I have no one to do them on. So me and my brother would sit there, "Oh, here, try it on me. Take my mom!" So my childhood with wrestling, a lot of great memories from indie to professional. It's why I'm doing it now.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Is that like one of them when you're a kid and you hurt your brother, and the other one, and he starts crying and you're like, "Mom!" And you're like, "Shh, you're fine, you're fine."
I didn't even hit you that hard.
Don't be a pussy.
Yep.
Like the hands like that, the long way around and everything, and you're like, "It's fine." You're like, "Now you go to the hospital."
My finger's not supposed to bend that way. Yeah, that's how I can take such an ass kicking these days. Now I can thank my brother for that.
Nice.
And is he older or younger?
Yeah,
Sorry.
he's older. He's a 4 years older.
So you were the jobber. You were the jobber of the family. Yeah.
I was always player 2.
Press start.
I was always Luigi when we played Mario.
So, did you have any other aspirations when you were growing up, like wrestling with your brother? Was that just always what you wanted? Why? Because obviously, like you mentioned that he works for WWN as well. But why didn't he go like you?
We both waited a long time to do this. He started when he was 16. He started wrestling as like Kamikaze Kid. Then he was a manager for a promotion up north in Ohio. And then, life happens, as you guys all know that. And with me, it was just different professions. I got signed to a Metal Blade Records was the company. So I got signed to a metal company, toured 48 states across the country, started doing voiceovers, started doing this and that. He went off, he had his own life, traveled also. And finally it came down to it. And we realized like, this was that one dream. Like all these other dreams that we were doing were kind of like side quests or side missions, on the video game. But that one, we finished the video game. We just kept, doing all the side quests. So he came to the realization. He goes, listen, I'm about to be 4. I'm too old to be a wrestler. And honestly, he didn't want to be. He's not into the whole remembering the spots and the taking the bumps and it's grueling. And he wanted to be a part of it without being that much a part of it as a wrestler. So he became a referee. He packed his shit, moved to Florida, took one little seminar. And next thing you know, he did Shine Wrestling. They brought him up to New York City. He did Evolve, brought him back down to Florida. He was working with WWE. He was as an extra. If you guys watch, I think it was probably about 6-7 months ago, there was like a span of probably a good like 2 or 3 months. He was on every Raw, SmackDown, NXT. He was the doctors, the ninjas, the cops, every single person on there. So he took off like a fucking rocket. So while he was doing the extras, I realized he's like, dude, come down here and do it. Neither of us are married. Neither of us have kids, which is fucking smart. So I did the same thing. I saved up my money. I packed my car, loaded my cats in, and moved to Florida. By the way, Florida fucking sucks. This place is a shithole. But I realized that this is the epicenter. This is where wrestling is. So I came down here.
We'll clip that.
Honestly, like everything that I've ever done in my life, like with the metal band. I went to my buddy's garage, picked up the microphone. We started practicing. Within months, we were signed to a major record label, touring with major bands across the country. With the voiceovers, I just started trying to do voiceovers. Next thing you know, I'm doing cartoons, commercials. So like everything I've ever done in my life, I'm great at it from the get-go. So I came down here wrestling, and I'll be honest, I was kind of hesitant because there's a lot of great talent. There's a shit ton of great talent down here in Florida, but nobody's as good as me. Within 2 months, I was already like, it takes as you guys know, you guys aren't stupid. You guys know the process of training and getting your gimmick together and the whole process. Before I even stepped in a ring, I was an extra on Raw, an extra on SmackDown. Then I had my first match after 2 months of training. And then 6 months into it, which is where I'm at right now, I've been main eventing the last, I think, 5 or 6 shows. I've had 2 pay-per-view debuts. This is my 3rd podcast interview. Shit's going pretty well for me. That's why they call me the veteran.
I like it.
So you've kind
I forget what your original question was.
You've answered it.
You've answered my question. I've not even asked it yet. Jesus Christ. So Florida, you're saying it's a shithole, but we'll come to that later on. What are you finding when you're down in Florida? So you always say, was it a big change for you? Did you find it was something that you had to adapt to throughout time?
I mean, I used to live in Florida when I was younger, but that was back when I just, party. So, I
mean, I'll be honest with you, like, I thought Florida's perception in the UK is it's cool as fuck. You know what I mean? Not cool as in like the temperature, it's hot, But I mean, like, is it's like chilled, laid back? It's a kind of good vibe place. But is that not
maybe because I'm here? But no, Florida is druggies, crackheads, losers, old women that look like purses because their skin's so tan, fat, nasty. You got a mixture of racist. You got a mixture of nasty, like hookers on almost every corner, and not the good ones that you want to stick your penis inside of. Hot weather, like way too hot of weather. When it's hot, it's too hot. When it's cold, it's too fucking cold. Anywhere I go is going to be a cool place. But Florida fucking sucks. And I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. I stick to myself. I don't believe there's anybody worthy of hanging out with me and calling themselves my friend. I don't see there of any girl out there that's worthy of calling herself my partner, my girlfriend. I wake up, I go to the gym, I come home, I go to the ring training. So I turn left, I go to the gym, I turn right, I go to training, and I come home. I don't do anything else. I got tunnel vision, brothers.
Inspired. So you wouldn't recommend Florida then, would you?
You should
for vacation. If you want to snort some cocaine and have sex with a girl, you'll regret the next morning. Come to Florida. Or if you want to be a wrestler.
Or Disney World as well. That's there.
Or Disney. Yeah, Disney. I haven't even been to Disney World yet. I'm waiting until I win my first title before I go there.
So, and hookers.
And yeah, lots. Yeah, all different types of. You can go to Miami and get a hooker, or you can come to Newport Richie and get a hooker.
Either way, there's hookers all around.
Yep.
I really want to play Grand Theft Auto Vice City now because it's kind of like summarized. I really want to play that
now. So yeah, you mentioned before, obviously, about your brother being an extra and stuff on the three main shows, but I believe you've done similar things as well. What was it like working on Raw, NXT, and SmackDown? What segments were you part of, and what was it like just being part of live TV?
Yeah, it was. Honestly, I expected it to be so fucking like nerve-wracking. I expected to get in there and be like, "Oh my god, it's him," and "Oh my god, it's her." But like I've explained so far through the interview, like I've always like held myself to that. I've always had that demeanor. So in my head and my heart, there was racing and my mind was going nuts. But when I walked in there, I felt like I was one with everybody. A lot of people say a lot of these wrestlers are assholes, and I didn't run into one person that didn't give me the time of day. And I'll be honest, they don't owe me shit. They didn't have to stop and talk to me. They didn't have to stop and listen. And there were some other extras there that were, they weren't really good with communication, kind of nerdy kids. And even the kind of kids that you would just kind of be like, all right, this kid's trying his hardest, but I'm just going to walk. Drew McIntyre stopped, put his title down and crossed his arms and gave the kid his full attention. And it felt like a family when we were there. My first segment was actually with Vince McMahon and Adam Pearce. I was a security guard. And so we're sitting there and they're like, all right, the first segment's with, Vince. I look at the door, it says Vince McMahon. I'm like, well, cool. I can print out a fucking sticker and put Vince McMahon on the door too. He's not really, door opens. I was like, that was the one person that made my asshole go.
I think it makes everyone's asshole go like that.
I didn't want to say like, hi, Mr. McMahon, or how you doing, or what's up, dude. I was like, I gave him like 3 head nods. I don't know if he thought I was fucking like having a seizure or whatnot, but the segment went great. It was one take, and I was like, this is live TV. I don't have any lines, so I'm gonna go ahead and give myself some fucking lines. So I gave myself lines, and I didn't get in trouble, and they liked it. So I was supposed to just shut up and shake my head yes, and I was yes sir, let's go get him, boys. And I added that, and they liked it. I guess I can say it now because I really don't give a shit, but I was actually a member of Retribution.
Wow.
In this segment.
You're an arsehole. You're a fucking arsehole. You've ruined fucking wrestling with that shit.
That's the cut.
You made the right decision to leave.
Here's the thing. I was a part of Retribution, but they didn't like, my views on the whole, retributing. So they kicked me out of the group.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, you said a lot that they don't. Yeah, I agree.
But it was
at least you've not went and been a rebel and asked for a fucking contract, because that really makes sense.
Yeah. But that was fun. What they did was like they were using like the main character's retribution in one of the scenes, and all the extras were supposed to stand behind. So what did I do? So if you like look at the picture on Instagram, like everyone's in the picture and you just see me with my face right there. And then in the segment itself, that was with Keith Lee and McIntyre. We actually jumped in the ring and beat the hell out of both of them.
Wow.
What else did we do?
Is Vince McMahon really that jacked in real life? I have to ask that question.
He had a suit on, and yeah, I mean, he's big, but he's not as big as he was in remember the Attitude Era? That motherfucker was ripped. Yeah. But I gotta give a shout out to catering too. Catering was fucking delicious. I'm expecting some sandwiches and stuff, dude. It's like burnt smoked ham and fucking grizzled lamb on top of something that I can't pronounce. And it was fantastic, dude. Like Red Bulls and chocolate milks, as far as the eye can see. That was fun. They definitely treat you very good as an extra. And then my other segment was with NXT. I was actually on hard cam on the NXT 30 crowd. And once you watch it now, you're going to be like, oh my God, that's him the whole fucking time.
Yeah, we're going to go back and watch it.
I'm right in the middle. I'm wearing a mask that says August Artois on it.
Oh, amazing. Amazing.
Yeah. I'm putting it on. What was it, NXT 31, did you say?
It was NXT 31, the one with when Finn faced Kyle O'Reilly.
First time.
That's on now.
It was fucking awesome.
I'll find it.
Yeah, we'll clip that one and put it on. Awesome, mate.
As soon as it starts, you'll see right in the middle. You're gonna go, oh, there he is, and then the whole time you're gonna be like, damn, dude, shut up. It was fun, dude. My hands were fucking blistered after that from smacking that thing. That was
What's it like the setup and everything now, especially what it used to be? I mean, what's it like now, especially with COVID times? How do they
is what?
The setup of the ring, how it's designed.
The lucky thing about us is that we perform and we train at the same place. So we set the ring up one time and it's good to go. I mean, sometimes we have other events there, so we'll have to take the ring down. Like this the other day, we had to take down a ring and set it back up. One of our guys came down and he was hitting the ropes, and he hit the ropes so goddamn hard and he's so goddamn big. He snapped the whole fucking ring, the whole top. The welding part bracket with the hook on it was went and popped off. So we had to actually tear the ring down. But
Keith Lee's it that on Monday.
Yeah, dude. It was actually 2 hours before the doors were supposed to open for our pay-per-view, and we had to fix it real quick. But that's good about we perform where we train at. The whole COVID restrictions though, I think even if there wasn't a COVID restrictions, I think these fans should stay 6 feet the hell away from me anyways and cover up their fucking breath. Everybody follows the rules though. I mean, if you're eating or drinking, which most of these fat slobs are at our shows, so they just have the mask down below their chin anyways. Yeah, like I said though, if there wasn't a COVID, restriction, I still think there should be anyways. So it doesn't bother me at all. I don't give a shit. Stay the hell away from me.
Amazing.
I'll go on now and see if I can find. I'll pause it when I find you on.
All right. Well, TV. So you've been wrestling for about 6 months. What about a dozen matches? Obviously, you've started recently main eventing wrestling brooms as well. How honestly did you expect quickly, especially in COVID times and having to adapt and promotion around and things changing at the last minute? Did you genuinely see you main eventing shows this soon?
Yeah, that's
all right. Fair enough.
Right, so the next question is
my thing is though, I feel like it's taking too fucking long. It's been. This is what's today's date? The 14th. So in 3 days it'll be my 6th month. So I'm not even actually 6 months of training yet. I feel like it's taking too long, dude. I mean, fuck. There's a lot of people getting signed and shit, and there's a lot of people getting noticed that I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they call me real and raw for a reason. I say what the hell's on my mind. Some people don't fucking like it. I don't fucking care. There's a lot of shit being signed right now. There's a lot of shit that's out there right now, and I don't say shit as in like stuff. I mean shit as in. So I feel like it's taking too fucking long, man. I mean, where are these pens? I mean, if you assholes need a pen, here it is. I'll sign it. I'll sign the contract after we talk some numbers and stuff. But I mean, these guys, what happens is like these companies look out for guys that have not been ruined by the indie scene yet. So here I am. I haven't been ruined by the indie scene. I'm not addicted to pills. I'm 31 years old, so I'm past the age of the 24, 25, 26-year-old drinking, smoking, fuck everybody in the world thing. Like I said, I don't go out and do shit, so they're not worried about any problems. I'm not married. I have no kids, so there's absolutely nothing holding me back except for, I don't know, maybe their pens are dry. Soon though.
Yeah, soon though. But yeah, I watched.
Am I surprised?
I watched some of your YouTube stuff, and I've got to say, like in such a short time, because obviously I didn't know before, obviously, researching you, that you've been wrestling for 6 months, but within that such a short time, your YouTube videos show your progression. I mean, you're very good in the ring. I have to say, you're very, very good in the ring. Even
such a short amount of time,
didn't stand a chance against how good that you are in that ring. I mean, you sell very well.
I don't know what selling is. What does that mean?
Sell. Obviously, when you get hit and you get punched, it's selling.
That's not me selling, dude. Those motherfuckers, they punch hard. We don't sign pussies at WWNs. When I get punched, that's selling, brother. That's me fucking getting punched in the fucking face.
Well, maybe that's why you're even better in such a short time frame. You're getting the real training.
It's because they fucking hate me so much. The selling looks really good because they're beating the hell out of me. I rub everybody the wrong way.
It's the heart basement training, isn't it? That's what it is.
I'll be honest. I've got a friend that I work with, and he done indies in Scotland, and when he got taught that if you're going to fake it, you need to know how it's like in real life. So you fuckers are going to be fighting. So they did. It was pretty much like it was like a fight club, like a Tuesday night.
That's exactly
training was fight club.
I'm glad you said that because I always ask you. We have some students and stuff that they'll even just go to lock up and they go. I go, hey, have you ever been in a fight in your life? Like, no. I'm like, go outside, get in your car, stop at the liquor store, grab a fifth, drink it, walk into a bar, fucking just start swinging on motherfuckers. You'll learn to protect yourself. You're going to learn to take some hits. You're going to go to jail and think about it for the night, and I'll go bail you out the next day, and then we'll have a match.
That quote was sponsored by
that's exactly but that's exactly what he said. He went, if you've not been in a fight, then how can you wrestle? Because you're not going to know how to really, protect yourself or make it look authentic as such.
Exactly. And you couldn't have hit the fucking nail any clearer on the head right there. That was perfect. You're right.
Love it. Okay. Well, before we proceed, I just want to give another shout out to our sponsors. Head on over to wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com. That's wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com. Enter IOHPod15 at checkout for 15% off your purchase. They have pins and merchandise for Stone Cold, Ultimate Warrior, Razor Ramon, Bret Hart, and soon to be more. We need August Artois in there. That's what we need. We need a pin of him.
Yeah,
that's what we need. Cool. Well, head on over today and get 15% off.
Okay, if you make me look sane, mate, and that's fucking saying something, by the way.
What?
You made me look normal. You know what I mean? Normally I'm the fucking weirdo in that. Not that you're a weirdo, but I fucking love it. You're just raw.
I was going to say, he's going to fucking get a plane over, mate, and fuck you up.
See,
last
time
we should cover that right now, because if your friends are watching and they're I am available for bookings in the UK. Get me the hell out of here.
I was going to say, last time I was on the show, I told Shane Taylor, fuck off, and now I'm telling you, you're a weirdo. I'm doing really well the last 50 weeks.
Yeah, tell him. You want that target really big on your back, don't you?
Chris
every podcast needs that guy.
That's true.
Normally that's Chris on Twitter, but it's me on the podcast, obviously.
Yeah.
Moving on. You've done a mini documentary on yourself titled "The Mind of a Veteran." I mean, obviously the documentary about yourself, but can you tell us more about the documentary and where is it able to be found once it's available?
It's going to be, once it's done, he's editing it, which he needs to hurry the fuck up. He's editing it now, and it's going to be available, he said, by the end of the month, which, should be soon. It's going to be available on YouTube, which will be on our WWN channel, which you can go to wwnlive.com, and that'll give you to our YouTube, which that's where you can watch every Saturday, weekly, we have our shows. And then I guess we'll get to that. You can get it on YouTube, but yeah, fuck it. I'll punch that real quick. Every other Tuesday, we have a live show in Florida, and then that live show is split into two, and then we have a show every Saturday on YouTube, and you can go in there and watch it. The editing, it's beautiful. D'Lo Jordan is the one that does all our edits for our YouTube. And you can subscribe to the channel, and that'll give you, so once we post all of our side stuff, like our promos and like the documentary for me, Through the Mind of a Veteran, it'll alert you and let you know. It wasn't even my idea to, surprisingly, to do this.
You said yes.
I'm not having that.
You said fuck it.
Yeah, I mean, like, they realize that people fucking love to hate me. I mean, when I come out, people are booing, and they're fucking, they want to meet me in the parking lot, but at the same time, I'm all out of merch, and these assholes are all wearing my shirts. I don't know.
August, I've met you for half an hour, mate, and I fucking love you. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah, you got the love of the UK. Let me tell you.
I am not even joking, by the way. It's totally mad to provide this.
Well,
this is
the way I. This is the way I.
Like 2 minutes ago.
This is the way I explain it. Like, everybody has that vision in their mind of who they want to be, or like, damn, that guy's cool. So once you see something, you say that hat's cool, those shoes are cool. Your level of coolness is here. Your level of awesomeness, your level of handsome, and you have your top notches of all those levels. Now, imagine seeing a person that hits every single one of those levels. Would you admire that person? Probably in your mind, but you fucking hate that person. So imagine now seeing that person come out of the fucking entrance every Tuesday, and they're like, God damn it, it sucks. And that's why my theme song says, guys want to be me, and the ladies came to see me. I'm real, I'm raw, I'm August Artois. If you read the shirt, I'm motivated by the fear of being average. Because you know how many fucking super kicks I see in a night?
I want that t-shirt.
Oh, you can get a Jekyll and Hyde.
Oh,
follow them on Instagram. Yeah, follow them on Instagram, Facebook, Jekyll and Hyde. But I'm that guy. That's why I was the lead singer of a metal band. I was the center of attention. When I started rapping, the ladies want me. The guys want to be me. Some of the guys might want me too. I don't fucking know. I don't even fucking care. But I'm everybody's cup of tea.
Is that right? You are?
That.
Especially over here, let me tell you. So what's the actual documentary about?
The documentary what do we expect to see?
The documentary is about how fucking cool I am and how fucking fast I have accomplished what took all these assholes about 10 years to do. I don't get it. That's why it wasn't my idea to shoot. They're like, August, we need you to shoot this documentary. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be such good shit. And I was like, all right, fuck. So the cameraman came, and he comes, and I wasn't planning on training, so I decided to train. So I twisted something up. I twisted something up. I don't know. I'm not gonna say what it was, but I twisted something up, and I went and got a beverage, and I just started talking. And as I'm talking, the cameraman just goes, and the red light goes ding. Like I mentioned on my last podcast, my life is a promo. When I talk, actually, one of the guys, one of the head officials, not one of the referees, but one of the officials in the back of WWN, he said, everything I say is a promo. The things I say and the things I do, my life is a promo. So if you hit record, fucking post it.
It's gold. It's gold. It's going to get us some views, I'll tell you that. So, as you mentioned, you primarily wrestle for WWN. and you've mentioned obviously that's where your brother works. So what is it like for the two of you working for the brand as well known?
I will just say this. It's fucking awesome to be working with my brother. Like I mentioned before, growing up with this bastard, playing video games, like wrestling with our action figures, trying the moves on each other, and now like him officiating my matches and you know, when I do, you know, usually like I do win, having him hold my fucking hand up and doing all this with him is awesome. Until not too long ago when that son of a bitch speared me in a fucking match. I told him, I was like, you don't want to be a fucking wrestler, don't be a wrestler. Don't spear me.
Brothers fight.
So what happened was it was a 6-man tag and he was reffing it, and we all the men involved in the match, all three men from both teams, all down. Spear fest, boom, spear. Everyone's down. I pop up. There's no one left to spear. I looked over. There's my brother looking all stupid standing there in the corner. So I figured this is for all the times that you fucking twisted my goddamn arm when I was a kid. And I kept saying, twisted. Stop, Mom. So I went to go spear him. I underestimated my brother. If you watch the video, my brother jumps up over top of me. I spear the corner. I turn around. My brother spears me. And then, like the smart ass he is, now all 6 men are down. After he spears me, the crowd pops. He goes, 1! Go! He counts the double down. That son of a bitch. And then the other day I'm in a match, I pull out a twisted tea can to knock the fuck out of my opponent, and my brother grabs the can from me. What the fuck, dude?
It's good that you go over that, though. Eh? That's good that you don't keep bringing up every now and then. You know.
I'm gonna start having Lee Canfield. I mean, Lee Canfield's a senior official. I've had one problem with him. He's ripped me off of an opponent. He's a strong ref, but at least he's not my brother.
No, he's not.
I figured having my brother ref for me, he'd help me, like, you know, not cheat, but bend the rules a little bit.
So with WWN,
takes his job too damn seriously.
With WWN being so well known now as they are, have they been really hands on with your development, or as you said, has it literally been?
Have they given me hand jobs?
No. Well,
I don't know, man.
Men want to be
This isn't the 90s anymore, brother. I earn my dues, you know, the old-fashioned way, brother. I work hard.
Have they been hands on
out here?
Hands on, as in your development training.
Yeah, WWN actually is WWNTC is the actual training facility. So what I did when I moved down to the shithole Newport Richey, Florida, I found where the training center was, and then I found the closest apartment right next to it. And so that's where I go. And my head trainer, Francisco Chiazzo, is like a father to me. He's not only shown me things in the ring, but the fundamentals of wrestling in general, and also personal life issues itself. So he's been more than just, it's like the Jose Lothario to Shawn Michaels. He's really been, I wouldn't even need a t-shirt because he's got my back completely. Shout out to him big time. The assistant coach up there, Storm Thomas, he's actually a professional wrestler as well. He's helped me along the lines too, with ring understanding, developmental, and you know, all that shit. The character, as you see, there is no character. I'm not sitting behind the curtain like, all right, switch into August. I'm August. I wake up and I piss excellence. Everything I do is awesome. So, is my name August Artois?
Yeah.
Is it? I don't fucking know. Don't be stupid. But am I August Artois? Yes.
Yes, you are. 100%.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's things that they've even admitted, both of them, that they said, you know, we could teach them a hip toss and an arm drag and the fundamentals of how wrestling works, but you can't teach it. You can't teach the it factor. You can't teach people how to be the guy. Nobody taught The Rock. Nobody taught Stone Cold. Nobody taught these people. You know, I've been compared to guys like Austin Theory and Steve Madison. I've been up there already, You know what I'm saying? Like there's guys that have been doing it for a very long time and they're down here, and I've been doing it for a very short time and I'm up here. So that's gonna also tie into like, you know, that's where the haters come from. And hate all stems from jealousy. Just remember that.
100%.
See if us, because you obviously said, and we'll come to it in a bit later on, you said that you want to go and move on to the highest level. Where would you think that you would suit better? Why have I got this in my hand? Where would
Whoever's got the most money.
Right, okay.
Correct.
I'm not in this for like you know, Team WWE or Team AEW. I can give a fuck less about that. I truly do not give a shit. I'll stay with WWN for all I give a fuck, dude. Whoever's paying the most money, I don't care. I'm here to be the best that I can be, which is just me. I mean, I barely go to the gym. I don't eat healthy. I smoke.
You're not a son of a bitch.
I'm drinking pop right now. So that's you know, there's these guys out here that are like putting their shit like on the line, like they're staying up late, they're studying, they're in the gym,
eating their vitamins, drinking their milk.
Diet. Yeah, dude. I roll over from what's her name, tell her to leave, and then I go to training. And my coach actually, he shit his pants the other day. We're running drills, everyone's sweating, and I pull out a Dr. Pepper and open it up and start. He goes, "You son of a bitch! I'm sorry, I'm thirsty." Hey, you know what? I'm starting to see it now. I know why people fucking hate you.
Oh, we don't. Chris, I'm sure you've got a question.
Yeah, we have actually. Right, August. So, obviously, you're known as the veteran in meaning of veteran. Obviously, you're not really a veteran because you've only been wrestling for about 6 months. So, what inspired you
next
first
question.
of all to have that name? Does it? I think the main question I've got, I know you don't give a fuck. Has it pissed anybody off? Any of the guys that have wrestled longer than you? Have you had any?
Dude, it's been pissing people off so fucking much. Actually, hold on 1 second. I got this fucking T-shirt, and I wore it to the show.
Just to rub it in a bit more.
It says veteran for all our podcast listeners.
To all you idiots that can't afford video screens. Yeah, it does, dude. Like I was actually in Gorilla and nobody knew I was in there, and I heard two guys walk by and say, "Can you believe he's wearing that fucking shirt?" I can. But here's the thing, and to peel the curtain back just a little bit, if you're in the locker room with me and that shirt offends you, you're a fucking idiot. You are simply and truly a fucking idiot, period. That's it. But here's the thing. If I went to Walmart and started working, and there's a guy that's been there for like 20 years, and he's like, a cashier. I start working there for like a week, and they're like, "We're gonna fucking move you up to GM." Wouldn't that piss that guy off? I've been working my ass off for fucking years, and I got nothing to show for it. And here comes this fucking dude. I understand, because like the same thing happened when we were in a metal band. You've got 5 16-year-olds on tour with 32, 33, 34-year-olds. At first, they're like, "Wow, these kids are good." Next thing you know, dude, these dudes are beating the shit out of each other after the shows. Like, these kids are making us look fucking stupid out there. You missed the riff. You didn't nail the solo. So I understand, like, it's got to rub people the wrong way that, like, most people are either, like, they're one thing in life. Like, they focused on being, like, a football player or a baseball player or a rapper. Like, I've done all these things that people have like just based their life off of. I've done in my one life. I've done what they can't do. I guess I would say
we can relate
lives in my one.
We can totally relate to what you're saying, because obviously we're a new podcast and there's other podcasts out there that I'm not going to mention names, and they're fucking pissed off with us because we're doing better than them. Fuck you.
Oh, dude, trust me. Research. Why do you think I accepted your guys' fucking podcast interview?
Legend, mate.
I'm
That's
mad.
it. I
I'm
love
mad.
it. Yes.
I'm
We're buying all your merch.
It's our house podcast, motherfuckers.
That's a clip. That's a clip.
So
That's our new intro.
2020 is a tough year for the wrestling industry because obviously COVID and what's going here, maybe not affecting Florida as much. But anyway, what effects has it had for you though personally, and not just you personally, but you are August when you wake up and when you go to sleep. So just in general, what problems has it arise? Have you seen a difference?
Honestly, it hasn't done anything to me. Starting 2020, I traveled to Iceland. I went to Iceland by myself for my birthday.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Then I traveled down to Florida. I had a threesome. So like, COVID really didn't affect me too much in the beginning. Then I went back to went back to Ohio and realized I wanted to come down here. So then I moved to Florida.
More threesomes, yeah. A few more threesomes.
Yeah. A couple twosomes, a couple.
Right. Okay. Good.
But then like I moved to Florida, started training. I got a key to the training center in my fucking fanny pack. I wrestle every other Tuesday. I train, I work out. I have 2 cats that I love. I watch TV. I play my video games and stuff like that. I eat my food. Like,
but you get you get more pussy than just from the cat. So yeah.
Yeah. God, I like Stuart, dude. Stuart, you should come be my manager.
Yes,
he'd be there in the shop
at least once. When things start opening back up, I'm definitely bringing you up.
He's already fighting Shane Taylor at the next event.
Yeah, dude. So like, I don't go to bar. Like, I'm not a big drinker. If I do drink, I'll have maybe a beer. I'm not into the scene. I really don't. I'm not into friends and shit like that. Like, there's a song by my friends, made a song, Gino and Skunk Boogie. They said, "Friends, so many of us got them real friends, someone to call on. Friends, see, I can do without them. I'd rather make my moves all on my own." That's the second part is me. I'd rather just do this shit on my own. And if it's not by myself, I trust my brother. I love my brother. I've known him since I literally was born. So that's the only person that I truly trust. So I don't do the whole.
And if you do it yourself, and you're not going to fail. But if it is, you're going to fail. You've only got yourself to blame. If that makes sense.
But you're not going to fail.
No one's going to fuck up
for you except.
You're 100% right. That's why I don't do that. That's why I don't do a tag. That's a lot of, I know a lot of guys out here that are fucking, you'd think they were just joined at the hip. Their tag team is so good, but I feel like I would never want to have someone to blame or someone to blame me. I'll blame my fucking self. I like mirrors. My mirror is my biggest competition in life.
And also when you win, it makes... What's that?
One at a goddamn time.
All I was gonna say was when you win, it makes that.
You carry on, Stu.
It's all about you.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so, and I had my brother's not a wrestler because I couldn't imagine having to fucking like fight him for a title because it would be like a literal death match. Yeah,
I was gonna say there's only one person coming out with that title.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, so I'm glad that I can root on and he can root mine on it, and they don't have to. That time he fucking speared me.
There'd be no open fist punches in that fight, I'm assuming.
No, dude, I'd be like, my mom would be in the front row, like, you boys break it up.
She'd just come in like a handbag going, stop
it. She'd have us both by the ear. Mom, say you're sorry. Sorry.
I'm 31-year-old mom.
Oh, that's one thing about I'm Sicilian, Italian, so that's one thing about me is I don't care if I'm 50 years old, I'm still that little 3-year-old in my mom's eyes.
Yeah, you always will.
Speak Italian.
That's one person I'm not real and raw around. She doesn't take the August.
No, she doesn't call you by August Artois.
She goes, I don't like August. I go, Mom, that's me. She goes, I think he's an asshole.
Mom, that's me.
Mom. Were you raised proper Italian when like younger than that?
Oh, did I speak proper Italian?
Was it like kind of like my auntie? She's from she lives in Orange County, but her father came over from Italy originally, but she was raised Italian American. So was that the case for you?
I wouldn't go like not. My mom was more raised in like the thickness of it. I got like the home cooked meals. My grandma and my aunts were all cooking in the kitchen, like that kind of shit. Yeah, that was and that's probably the coolest memories in the world for me.
Cool,
awesome, man.
Totally,
Awesome.
Totally.
So as we come to our last question, and trust me, August, has been an absolute blast, and we're getting you on again, mate, when in a few months. What are your goals?
In a few months, shit.
In
I
a
might
few
be
weeks,
retired
in a
by
few
then.
days, whatever you want. I won't argue with you.
I might be retired in a few months, brother. I'm already a veteran.
You are a veteran. That's true. Like Ric Flair. What are your future goals, and what do you want to accomplish just within 2021?
My future goal is to buy my mom a cherry red convertible. That's it. That's all I want to do. This is all just fun for me. My goal in professional wrestling is to make sure that nobody else reaches theirs. Everyone, I want to reach that boyhood dream. I reached 3 to 4 boyhood dreams, so I'm just gonna make sure that you guys don't reach yours. I'm not here to make friends, so that's what makes my promo so fucking cool, because I don't care if I offend people. Everybody else is like, well, what about the boys in the back? Fuck the boys in the back. How about that? I'm not here to make friends. That's my biggest fucking thing. When I moved down here, my brother was like, dude, you're kind of harsh. And I was like, I don't care. I truly don't. If you guys understand what I'm doing, then you can be on my team. We can be part of this. We can coexist.
Yes.
But
yes,
if you go against the grain at all, it's gonna be a huge fucking problem for you.
Definitely.
Oh, by the way, fuck Garrett Bischoff. Just gotta throw that out there real quick.
Go for it. Tell us why.
Fair enough.
Oh, I just don't fucking like him, man. He's got a match coming up for a company. He's starting to wrestle again, and I think it's fucking hilarious. And I posted it online, and I guess a bunch of don't like that.
Oh yeah, I think your mic's come off.
We haven't clipped that. We're not going against them here, by the way.
He's got a show coming up, and I think that's fucking hilarious. And I said that like one of his biggest attributes as a person is that Eric Bischoff's his dad. That's about it.
That's true. You ain't lying.
August, I'm gonna say something. Never create a goal, my friend, because you'll understand this, because I think we're on the same wavelength here. Never create a goal, because once you reach it, you don't stop.
Yeah, fucking the sky's the limit, brother. No ceilings.
All right, Lawson. Look, we know every single bloody wrestler every week. You're up their ass. We get it. August is amazing. He's a legend.
Listen, all I'm saying is I just have this, August, you know what I'm talking about, bro. We've got this kind of connection going on here. You know what I'm saying?
It's Stuart fucking Lawson, bitch.
Correct. It's because I don't give a fuck either. I don't care.
He's never
Stuart
speaker when we're talking
by the
to
fear
him.
of being average.
That's it. Exactly. And I'm stuck with these two fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Oh,
idiots for days.
Burn.
Right, my friend. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on. Really,
hell yeah, guys.
Buddy. We'll definitely have you back on soon. And you take care of yourself and go and have threesomes and whatever you want, pal.
Yeah, man.
Stay real, stay raw. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. That is _real_Artois7. And on Twitter, that's Artois August with an underscore. Wait, no underscore between them. Fuck it. Don't put it in between it. Facebook, August Artois. YouTube, August Artois. Ask your girlfriend. She probably already knows, her favorite wrestler. So check it out. Stay real, stay raw, and see you guys later.
Safe.
Cheers, buddy. You take care.
Thanks, man.
Jesus Christ. That was hands down probably one of the best podcasts I've ever been a part of, ever. I've never laughed. I've watched stand-up comedy, which hasn't made me laugh as much as that.
None of us were expecting that.
I'm going to put that with funniest as with Billy Kirkwood.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
100%. 100%.
Raccoon stories.
I did not understand. I didn't know what I was coming in for, and that was just fantastic.
It was absolutely brilliant. Some of those stories are insane. And tell you what, Lawson, you've got a fun week clipping them out, haven't you, mate?
You can do that this week, boys. I'm not doing that. No danger. Not a chance.
Well, I just want to give a quick shout out again.
We've lost all of our followers from Florida. Jesus Christ.
Head on over. I don't even know if the sponsor wants to be mentioned at this point. Head on over to wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com. That's wrestlingpins.bigcartel.com. Enter the promo code IOHPOD15 at checkout for 15% off your order. They've got pins such as the Ultimate Warrior, Bret the Hitman Hart, Razor Ramon, and many, many, many more. They're Stone Cold as
Beautiful
well, yeah.
pins.
Yeah, and they've also they've got a competition on at the moment. I think they've got their own code still till the end of January. And
they're actually, by the way, they are really good. I'm not just saying it because the boy. It's weird because the guys who was at school with my wife, which was really, really weird. Like such a small world, but I'm not just saying it because I know him.
And Gary's worked with them.
Yeah, Gary's worked with them as well. They really are
good old
quality.
Gary.
They are. He's just in our head. He doesn't exist. They are really good quality though. They're really good quality pins. So
definitely heads on over. Yeah. If you collect pins of any kind and you love wrestling, you know the a really good affordable price, top quality, and you can put them anywhere. They're announcing another pin shortly. They've got a competition on there at the moment. If you guess who it is, you might win a free pin. So definitely head on over there. Before we leave, I just want to say thank you to all the listeners again. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe to us on everything. Apple Podcasts a lot. Leave us a like, comment, leave us a 5-star review. It really does help out the channel. Big shout out to our fans, Austin 316. Yes. Absolute legend. Comments every week. We really appreciate it as well. Love, mate. Yeah, and Westy. Yeah, won the competition. And I tweeted us today, so much love for that. Did you want to push your social medias before we go, guys?
Go ahead,
at PWCD. You've been quite nice on there lately. And then us as a podcast are at where Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok.
Yeah, it's our house pod.
And for myself is slawson1417, slawson1417, and I haven't really been nice this last week, which is quite surprising.
No, you've been a bit of an asshole to us as well.
Yeah, Mr. Milk really pissed me off.
Some people might argue that you've been nice, but yeah.
Yes, I think it's been a pretty eventful week. We don't want the negativity.
No, and it wasn't negative. No.
Go fuck yourselves. No, they were coming for us for the negativity. Go fuck yourselves.
Who?
Whoever. Everyone.
You've got no followers anyway, Faz.
Not me, you little fuckface. I got tagged. I just couldn't see it, could I?
That you prick.
Yeah, that way, prick.
I'm talking about the Meltzer.
Oh yes.
Fuck Meltzer.
That's another story for another day.
Another story for.
Me and Meltzer had a wee bit of a Barney, if that's anyone was wondering what.
Head over to slawson1417 and you'll see his tweets and replies. Even got screenshotted by some of the other big podcasts out there.
Oh, massive. Big push people podcasts. They're huge. Yeah, mate. And I forgot about them. That's how big he is. Little Fanny.
Yes. So we love you all. Thank you for tuning in with us. Who's our guest next week? Anyone want to?
Oh, it's Simon Cassidy. It's Simon Cassidy. Yeah, it's scheduled for one fall. Simon Cassidy is the announcer of ICW. As you have may remember, may not. I am a huge ICW fan, as well as Ring of Honor, by the way. As well as Ring of Honor.
Yeah, Ring of Honor. And now WWN. We're a huge fan of WWN.
Yeah. So Simon Cassidy is the announcer of ICW, and I'm really looking forward to it because obviously with the network and ICW's pushed up big time. He's been there from the real start, so it's getting a real insight as to what his thoughts are and how his kind of experiences are as well. We've discussed with Billy Kirkwood. We kind of touched it a wee bit with Kirkwood as well. So good to hear his side. And he's also what was it called? That thing it was called Monya Cunt Champion. He's been a former Monya Cunt Champion. So
it's like 24/7 title for non-wrestling.
ICW
talent, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. Fucking hell. I'm trying to help you out, you little bellend, for people who don't know it.
That's plenty.
Right. We love you all. Anyone else want to say anything before we go?
No.
No. Love August. Thank you, August Artois, for coming.
A lot has
been
said.
We love you very much. We also hate you because you're telling us to hate you. So thank you very much for coming on. We'll see you all in the next one. Take it easy, guys.